Krishna set foot in Hastinapura. He had come as an envoy on behalf of the Pandavas, carrying the message to stop the war, sent by Dharmaraja as a gesture of peace. All across Hastinapura, everything shone like gold. Everywhere you looked, there were extraordinarily beautiful women. On one side, music and drums filled the air. On the other, flowers rained down in celebration. Krishna observed all this and offered just a slight smile as he walked toward the royal fortress. Outside the fortress, he spotted Kunti Devi looking distraught. Krishna said to Kunti, "Mother-in-law, how are you?" "Krishna, for 13 years, I have been forced to eat the food of my enemies, lowering my head among those who wish for my son's death. My wait will end because of you. No one knows better than you what must be done. Do whatever is necessary for Dharma to triumph, Krishna," replied Kunti. In response, Krishna said, "Mother, I have come precisely to prevent war. Dharmaraju has no desire for battle. Before coming here, I took everyone's opinions into account. Now tell me, what do you want me to do?" "Kunti, whether you bring about war or stop it is entirely in your hands. But when you go back to my sons, give them one message from me. Dharmaraju's constant Dharma, Dharma has led everyone into this predicament. The others simply bow their heads, taking whatever elders say as the Vedas. But in my home, there is only one person who genuinely perceives the truth and speaks it plainly, my daughter-in-law. Tell all my sons to listen solely to my daughter-in-law's words. Only by following what she says will everyone be liberated." Saying, "All right, mother," Krishna bowed at her feet and proceeded into the fortress. Krishna stepped into the massive assembly hall in the heart of the fortress, where everyone was anxiously waiting. All eyes were on Krishna, eager to hear the message he brought and to see what he would do. Krishna quietly passed by the elder Kurus gathered around and went straight up to Duryodhana. Lowering his head, he spoke, "Duryodhana, with folded hands I beg you, on behalf of the Pandavas and for the sake of countless lives and families, I plead, stop this war." Duryodhana was astonished. Duryodhana started to think in his mind, "What? Krishna is begging me? Is this real or just a dream?" For a moment, he even considered stopping the war. But then Krishna raised his head, adjusted his tone, and continued, "Do you know why I asked you to stop the war, Duryodhana? Let me explain what I am thinking. Dharmaraja told me just one thing to convey to you. In your entire empire, there are 5 cities that stand as the legacy of his ancestors: Indraprastha, Trigaprastha, Jayanta, Varnavata, plus any one more city of your choosing. If you merely grant these 5 cities to the Pandavas, they will be satisfied and withdraw from the war. They are not demanding half your kingdom. They only ask for 5 cities. Do you believe they are doing this out of fear? If they wanted, they could take not just half, but your entire kingdom. You assume Dharmaraja is forever chanting Dharma, Dharma, that he never gets angry, and so he won't wage war. Indeed, Dharmaraja is Ajata Shatru, one who has no enemies. But if ever a person who never angers finally becomes enraged, do you know how devastating that can be? If Dharmaraja loses his temper, no one in this world can withstand him. The only reason you've survived this long is that Dharmaraja, in his adherence to Dharma, spared your life. That is precisely why I'm telling you, let there be no war." Friends, can you believe that reading one extraordinarily compelling story could transform an entire life? Could merely reading that story aloud to your children teach them all the values they need in life? Would you believe that for any problem you're experiencing now or may face in the future, the solution can be found in just one story? Yes, it's possible. Only with the greatest epic ever told in the history of mankind, the Mahabharata. This story is 100 times more amazing than any super hit movie. It's a challenge. The complete Mahabharata, written in Vikramaditya's style, is available in 2 parts, both as books and ebooks, on Amazon and 43 other online stores. It is available worldwide in 54 languages. I've provided the links in the description below this video. Order right away, because it isn't just a book, it's a library of wisdom for your life. Krishna continued, "You already know the fury of Bhima. There's nothing secret about it. You've tried to kill him countless times since you were children, yet never once succeeded. Bhima alone has the strength of 10,000 elephants. He alone is enough to kill your 100 brothers with a single blow. That's why I'm urging you to avoid war. And as for Arjuna, the person you've envied your whole life because you can't match him, do you know what would happen if he sets foot on the battlefield? Just imagine this one moment, Duryodhana, your massive army on one side, the Pandavas' army on the other. Suddenly, from the Pandavas' side, a single chariot charges forward at incredible speed toward your forces. At first, you won't see who's in the chariot, only the flag on top, bearing the image of Lord Hanuman. That sight alone reveals half the story. Then you notice 4 white horses galloping toward you, their hooves thundering so fiercely that half your soldiers step back in fear. Yes, there's that Hanuman banner, and those white horses. Now you look for the charioteer. You see dark blue arms guiding the reins, and when you lift your gaze, there's a peacock feather on his head. It's me. At the mere sight of that, half your army will have their hearts skip a beat. Hanuman's banner, check. White horses, check. Me, check. Then who's standing atop that chariot? He is none other than the son of Indra, the ambidextrous Savyasachi, holding the Gandiva bow in one hand and the Pashupatastra in the other, aimed straight at your army. The second your troops see that, half of them will flee without looking back. Are you truly ready to fight such warriors, Duryodhana? Upon picturing that scene, Duryodhana broke out in a sweat. He glanced at Karna beside him, and Karna signaled, "I'm here, Duryodhana." Drawing strength from that, Duryodhana retorted, "Krishna, enough of your idle prattle. You come into my court and praise my enemies. You don't look like you've come as a peace envoy. You seem bent on inciting war. Your words say, 'Don't wage war,' yet they actually imply, 'I cannot avoid war.' If I back down now, the entire world will call me a coward. Why just the world? Even my own ego won't allow it. You're telling me about the Pandavas' prowess. Have you forgotten that the one who taught them all their skills, Dronacharya, stands by my side? You claim no warrior surpasses Arjuna, yet my friend here surpasses Arjuna. You say Bhima can destroy anyone with the strength of 1,000 elephants, but an immortal warrior, Bhishma, fights for me. Ashwadthama is on my side. My 100 brothers stand with me. Why should I fear? Why should I call off the war? You say the Pandavas want 5 cities? Not half my kingdom, not even those 5 cities. No, I won't give them so much as the space a needle could pierce. I'm ready for war, Krishna. Do whatever you want." At that, Krishna replied, "Duryodhana, pride has clouded your judgment. You cheated at dice and stole the Pandavas' kingdom. Kshatriyas do gamble, but they don't seize entire realms through trickery. That itself is a dharma. Worse, you forced them into exile in the forests for 13 years, and in a royal assembly, you subjected Draupadi to the most degrading humiliation. No woman in all of history has been shamed like that. If I had been there that day, I would have ended you right then. So what are you relying on now? Karna. That Karna is not the man you think. He's buried under multiple curses. Because he stealthily learned his skills, Parasurama cursed him to forget them at the crucial moment in battle. There's yet another curse that his chariot wheels will sink into the ground during the war. He lost his natural armor and earrings long ago. He's a snake without its fangs. If you place your faith in Karna, you are paving your own destruction. And Dronacharya, who taught the Pandavas, knows their strengths better than anyone. Bhishma is already an old man. You call him your great power? I'm warning you for the last time, Duryodhana. Give the Pandavas the half of the kingdom you owe them. Uphold your word or face your ruin. Friends, the next episode will take the story to an entirely different level. Don't miss it. We'll meet again next Saturday at the same time. Order my Mahabharata book right now. The links are in the description below this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do it immediately. Till then, take care. Bye.